Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we're going to talk about the top 10 power forward positions in NBA 2K24 My Team. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. As like of the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put the game for my daily uploads. But without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. So first and foremost, I want to state again, like I have been with all my top 10s, your primary position has to be power forward. I'm not going to put a small forward at the power forward position if that's his secondary position, right? So all these top 10s will all be primary position power forwards, and that's just pretty much it. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So for my first, well, I guess we can say at number 10 will actually be my man Kwame Brown. All right. One thing I would say about Kwame Brown that I love his release. I know some people have, some questions about his release, but I love his release. And again, he does everything that you possibly would want. His speed, his transition, running down the floor. He has good perimeter defense, good interior defense. The badges, his shooting badges are okay, but you have the badges that can be upgraded. Really, all you really need to do is just upgrade his catch and shoot. He's not meant to create, right? But if you come down here and you'll see the badges that he has, one thing that definitely, let me make sure I got this corrected here. Okay, good. One thing that definitely stands out is that in my opinion, you get his rebound chaser up to Hall of Fame. But other than that, he's great, man. Like, I don't see anything wrong. The top 10 power forwards right now, all of them are good. Like, and there's some I left off the board. I'll talk about that in a second. But for my opinion, he's not on my lineup for obvious reasons. I mean, you only have a couple of slots for a limited where you want to put your bigs, but for the most part, he's good. I would definitely recommend upgrading his three-point shooting. And then when you look over here, again, like I said, it's just very, very unique to have a Kobe Bryant base with a Tim Duncan release, but it's on quick. But that's where a lot of people are having issues with him. But dribble style Zach LaVine, come on, man. Like, there's some things about him that I love. And then again, like I said, but there's just cards that are above him that are just way much better in my opinion. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump into my number 9. And my number 9, let's go ahead and get this out of here. Where you at, man? Where's my man's at? I love this dude, Paolo Banchero. Yeesh, low key, I could have had him higher, man, if his defense was just a little bit more immaculate. I saw somebody say that he was a one of the best defenders on the game. I was like, don't know where you got that from. But and again, he's 6'10". And the reason why I have him lower here is because I think he'll be better as a small forward, right? But I'm again, with my top 10, if you're going to have somebody that's better as a small forward, I think, you just can't have him higher up. Really, I want him, my power forward to be able to bang down low with the rebounding. Now, as you can see right here, he has rebound chaser Hall of Fame. He has so much versatility. I just feel like he's just pretty much split down the middle. It's just like, there's nothing that he's really, really great at. If you would just split hairs, I guess you could say it'll be more so finishing. But there's so much versatility with him that he's just like a jack of all trades. But at the end of the day, I prefer him at the small forward position. So I just can't put him as a top power forward, even though if he was on the small forward side, if he was a primary small forward, he'd probably be a top 5. Not probably, he would be a top 5 small forward. Because he's just that good. And I've had him in my lineup. I've taken him on, taken him off. Right now, currently, he's not in my lineup because I just feel like there's the two small forwards that are above him are just great, right? And it's just hard to get past that. And of course, Adam Morrison is the best small forward in the game right now, in my opinion. But that was my video yesterday. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at our number 8. And number 8, he is let me go ahead and make sure I got him here. Where's Bailey at? My man, Thurl Bailey. 6'11". Now, the reason why he's here is because he has a good release, in my opinion. I think he has a great release. He's been borderline on my lineup, out of my lineup, right? But one thing I like about him is his defense. At 6'11" and his versatility, you just can't ask for anything better than that. You get the Hall of Fame badges here. Let me go ahead and put that up, show that up real quick. Again, Hall of Fame clamps on the power forward position with rebound chaser Hall of Fame. You just can't ask for anything better than that, right? Couple of things I always look at is just the pass reception here. I want to make sure there's great pass reception, good lateral quickness, and the perimeter defense, just to be able to, this game is so pick and roll heavy, man. Like, you just got to be able to have your power forwards, hell, even your centers, like, they just got to be the ability to be able to play ball, man. Like, if you can't, I just can't work with you, right? Now, when you look here, his fast feet cannot be upgraded, and that's one thing that held him back, all right? Because fast feet is very important here. I love the pick dodger. I did upgrade his pick dodger to Hall of Fame, and I did upgrade the box out to Hall of Fame. But again, shooting, again, I don't need him to create. He's just a catch and shoot guy, will open up in the spots. But again, like I said, 6'11", you can't teach that, and you can put him at the small forward position. And to be honest with you, I run him at the power forward and small forward positions when I do have him in my lineup. I think he's a really solid card, and everybody should be looking to try to get him in unlimited. Just play, grind out, get those. I don't know how many points you got to get Daryl Bailey, but regardless, you definitely need to work out and get him. What is it? What you got to do to get this man? Is it? I can't remember if it was unlimited, how I got him. I can't remember, man. But regardless, he's a good card. He's a really good card. And again, all of these cards are just going to be great, man, to be honest with you. All right, so then my number 7 is Larry Bird, all right? And again, like I said, man, like I feel like if his jumper was a little bit quicker, I would love him more, right? Just be honest with you. But everything else about him is great. And I would be honest, you know, I have not gotten the card yet. So I just been watching it, and I think maybe I had to put like a, you know, to be determined, you know, type of deal with him. But what I've seen so far in the gameplay, a lot of people have been having a hard time getting his shots off, okay? He has a normal release, and Larry Bird's jump shot is just something that's just say, not what you really would want. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, when you look at some of his animations here, nothing jumps out at you other than, even his moving step back. I would not, like I said, it's tough, man. His defense is going to be great, though. His defense is going to be really, really good. But he's not like, and the thing is this, like I should have maybe had Bailey above him, man, to keep it a stat, because he's 6'10", Bailey 6'11". Like, I don't know, man. It's very hard to rank somebody where you haven't used them yet. But I'm seeing here that you can also upgrade his glove to Hall of Fame, his rebound chaser. So there's there's a lot of potential in this card that, let me see, what's his standing dunk? His standing dunk's an 80, make that rise up. He can get limitless upgraded, fearless finisher upgraded. I can't wait to get him. I'm literally really close. I'm like maybe 4,000 off on unlimited to be able to get him. So I'll put a to be determined on him, but regardless, right now he is at number 7, right? Now let's go to my man number 6. I just picked him up. Excuse me, and maybe this is some recency bias. You know how like you just recently got a card. But first of all, I just love Karl Anthony Towns, man. I love this card. His release is really quick. I know people might have issues with release. I don't know why. His release is really quick. He's 7 feet. You can't teach 7 feet. Like I said, man, you can't teach 7 feet. On the defensive side, all right. Again, this is where I come down to where I say, listen, man, you're either gonna be a really, really great offensive player or a really, really great defensive player that might negate the other side. Offensively, he's really, really great. You limitless range threes, pick and pop. It doesn't matter where he at. Sometimes, you get a guy that pops and he's too far out. No, you can shoot with him anywhere, everywhere out on the floor. Doesn't really matter. The speed is an 87. His perimeter defense is an 87. You can go ahead and maybe get a shoe and get that up to the 90s. I think that would be really good. And another thing that I wanted to point out is that you can't upgrade his fast feet at all. So you have to accept the fact that, hey, this card right here, I got him really is because he can shoot it. He can shoot it, pick and pop all day, every day. He has Brick Wall Hall of Fame. Take advantage of that, and you should have some fun with him. Again, recency bias, I don't know where I'll be at in a week or two with this. If you look at his animations, again, everything about his animations are basic. I don't really see anything that really jumps out other than when you come over to dribbling. His dribbling, man, he can dribble, man. He has Kobe Bryant. He has Kobe Bryant breakdown moves, which is good. Zach LaVine combo moves, which again I think is pretty decent. Now I don't care about Larry Bird. Let me see, Giannis. Nah, hell no, that's trash, right? I don't really utilize him like that in that aspect, but I know some people could dribble with him. But for me, I just use him as a pick and popper, to be honest with you, with the ability to get that Hall of Fame rebound chaser. You can't teach that. But now let's talk about that top 10. Our top 10 right now, we had number 5, Andre Karolinko. And the only reason I have Andre Karolinko at number 5 is because he is by far the best defensive power forward in the game. It's not even close. And I utilize him a lot at power forward. A small forward. I'm sorry. He's 6'9". He definitely leads at small forward. But what I have been doing is that if I'm going against somebody that's really, really good in the pick and roll, right, I would just go ahead and put him down at the power forward position. Why? Because he has 90 speed, okay? And then where are you at, man? Where is his IQ. His help defense IQ is a 95, right? Perimeter defense is a 96, 94 interior. He's going to help you out in that pick and roll really well. And then he has in the fast feet on Hall of Fame. He has glove Hall of Fame, interceptor Hall of Fame, everything that you need. Right stick gripper Hall of Fame, 94 feet. So what I'm saying is that you're able to utilize him more than anybody else in the pick and roll. He is my backup in on my unlimited team, right? There's no way you don't have Karolinko on your team. Like there's no way. You come against some individuals that are really good in P and roll. They know how to utilize it really well, and you just need somebody that's quicker on their feet to be able to help out. That's why Bam Adebayo, I have really strong considerations for him. I just feel like there's certain things that he's just lacking. You know, he's 6'9", just like Karolinko. He just doesn't have the defense like Karolinko. Karolinko jump shot is really good, in my opinion. Some people think it's funky, but I think it's really good. So at the end of the day, I love him. He can't create for himself, really. He can dribble, but his defense is what keeps him in my top 5, okay? Now at number 4, we're going with my man, Kevin Garnett. Now, Kevin Garnett, I really, really, really like everything about Kevin Garnett. 6'11", you know, his jump shot's a little slow. Right, the only reason why he's not higher is just because I feel like the other individuals up just have better defense. Like this is what it is. I keep on talking about defense. Defense to me is where I'm always going to lay my head. But I will say this: he has the ability to upgrade his glove. He has the ability to upgrade pick dodger, and he has the ability to upgrade his fast feet. So there is potential here for him to be just a outstanding card. 90 speed. Excuse me. 89 perimeter defense. I would definitely put a shoe to get that up higher. I usually just use all my shoes for everything just to be defense, to be honest with you. I don't really care about much about the offensive side. His 87 speed with ball is really good, but his ball handle is only a 60. His animations, I haven't used him. When I got him, I just don't use him. But I just don't see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He'd be more of a pick and pop guy like my man Zach. All right. So yeah, that's my number 4. Number 3, this is where I was talking about. So my number 3, believe it or not, is going to be where you at, man? Anthony Davis. Okay. And the reason why I got Anthony Davis at number 3 is because I just feel like he has better defense. He's a better defensive player. He has a better release. What else could you want from like I said, a power forward? He was in my starting lineup for the longest. And then again, like, he finishes really well on the basket. I'll upgrade his perimeter defense. I can upgrade his speed, upgrade his steal maybe. But for the most part, and he has the ability to create more too. I don't know what his animations is, but I definitely dribble with him a lot. He has Chris Paul dribble style. He has James Harden escape move. He has Kobe Bryant combos moves. He has Kobe Bryant breakdown moves. Damn, moving crossover. I never really looked at this. He had the Damian Lillard behind the back's okay, but regardless, you can create with him more than you can with KG. So I guess I need to flip that around. KG, now looking at it, his ability to have upgradable badges is probably a better defender. I just feel like Anthony Davis just has the ability to create more and a smoother jump shot. I think that's what I'm gonna lay my head on for that. All right, so let's do that. And then for my number 2, these are my top 2. These are my individuals that I play start. Right, so number 2 comes off the bench as a backup. And that's gonna be my man Chet Holmgren. I mean, come on, 7'1". You don't need much of introduction here. 87 speed is just ridiculous at 7'1". Again, he has limitless range threes. He cannot create for himself though. His SIGs are straight trash, right? But defensively, you can't beat that. Now it's his block, 99 block. Upgrade his block. He has a 99 block. What else did I upgrade on here? I think I upgraded his. I can't remember what else I upgraded. I upgraded a lot. Maybe it was his rebounding, whatever. Again. One of the downsides is going to be his, where is it at? 94 feet, right stick gripper, upgraded pick dodger. I definitely upgraded his pick dodger, but I didn't have a Hall of Fame badge, so I think I only put it on, I think I only have his pick dodger on like silver or something like that until I get some more gold and Hall of Fame badges. But for me, I'm just ridiculous, like how he was just a 200 block card. Like, this is basically a free card that we got, and he's been really good. I upgraded Pro Touch, need that. Pro Touch is very important. Like, I upgrade Pro Touch as much as I can on all of my starters because timing is crazy. Need that. He is a little frail, so he sometimes, when the shot clock's running down and you got a bigger guy on you, he gets drop stepped a lot. But for the most part, You just can't teach 7'1" with 87 speed, man. And I think he has 91 me, so I upgraded. So he has 91 speed for me. You just can't teach that. Very long, lengthy, 7'6" wingspan. Yeah, this is definitely, everybody should have him in the lineup, right? And then my number one, and he's been my starter for the longest, man, since day one, man, is my man Giannis. All right. Wow. Man, I love this card. Like, there's so much about him that you gotta love. Once you figure out his jumper, you can shoot threes. I boosted up his three-point shot. He has a 71. I have Dan Antonio as my coach, so that gives it another +4. So he has a 75. Okay, so he has a 75 right now with me. You see his shooting badges here? I upgraded all of them. I gave him corner specialist. I gave him catch and shoot. I gave him Claymore. Right? Those are the only ones I gave him. I didn't give him anything else. And I gave him 3 points on bronze, right? So I just gotta do that on him. But for the most part, you leave him open in the corner, he sparks. A lot of people leave him open. And I want to say leave him open like they just leave him open. But like, if people had to choose, they're gonna leave Giannis open for obvious reasons. 75 3-ball. I mean, right now, if you don't have any shoe or a coach that upgraded, this is 67. He doesn't have catch, shoot, and all that. Yeah, by all means, leave him open if you want to. But I don't care. He sparks with me, and then the big thing is, again, his defense and his athleticism to create. He can dribble really well. All right, he has blow-bys, right? He dribbles really well. I ISO with him. I do pick and roll with him sometimes. There's just nothing that, he doesn't have any flaws, in my opinion. He doesn't have flaws. If you can shoot with him, he has no flaws, right? He has fast feet on silver. He got clamps on him on gold, but I get him up to Hall of Fame. He has rebound chaser on Hall of Fame. He's 7 feet, you know what I mean? He's fast. Look at his speed, right? 95 speed. I actually got 99 of him because I upped his speed. So he has 99 speed. He's running up and down the court, right? He absolutely outperforms every single power forward in the game. And sometimes I get toxic. I'll put Karolinko and I'll put Giannis at the 5. I'll put Karolinko at the 4 and have a really, really, really insane P and roll defense. I mean, like, you can't ask for a better P and roll team than that, right? So again, that's the versatility that I like in Giannis. If you do not have this card, hey man, just work your way down from my top 10. But I'm really heavy on the defensive side. But yeah, this is my top 10, man. Let me know in the comment section what you think. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.